British writer Kate Chisholm quotes, "We ruined each other by being together. We destroyed each other's dreams." According to psychoanalyst Melanie Klein, some people feel envy their whole lives. It starts in early infancy, when the mother and infant are never out of each other's presence. But as the infant gets older, they have to deal with the mother's absences. Some infants are more sensitive to the mother's occasional withdrawal and become greedy for more attention. They may become aware of the father and siblings and see them as rivals. Klein noticed that some children feel greater degrees of hostility and resentment toward the father and siblings for the attention they are receiving at their expense, and toward the mother for not giving them enough. There are some parents who make their children feel bad by playing favorites or by ignoring them on purpose. This can make the child feel like they are never good enough and that they are always missing out on something. They may become adults who are never satisfied with what they have. Most of us have moments when we feel someone else is getting more attention than we are, but we also have moments when we feel loved and grateful for it. As we get older, we can feel these positive emotions towards different people in our lives, like our siblings, teachers, friends, and spouses. Some people, however, always feel envy and hostility towards others, and they never feel satisfied or grateful. Envy is a feeling of pain that comes from seeing someone else with something that you want. People who feel a lot of envy may try to make themselves feel better by putting other people or things down. Or they may try to avoid feeling envy by not needing anything from anyone. But sometimes these strategies don't work, and people end up feeling just as bad as they did before. Depending on people's psychological difference, people are more likely to get envy than others. It can be helpful to know if someone is likely to get envious so you can be careful around them. In this video, I will explain you types of envious people. This is second video of playlist Envy Emotion. In my previous video, I explain how envy is most dangerous feeling and how to recognize signs of envy. Watch that video by click on I button or link is in description box. There are 5 common types of envy, each with their own way of disguising themselves and attacking others. Type 1. The leveler. A leveler is someone who is good at making fun of powerful people and putting them down. They are also good at spotting injustice and unfairness. However, they cannot recognize or appreciate excellence in anyone, except for people who are already dead. This is because they have fragile egos and are sensitive to feeling inferior. When they see someone who is successful, they usually feel envy and then get angry because they think that person doesn't deserve the praise they're getting. This person is a professional critic. They are very good at finding the flaws in other people's work. They are also very good at making themselves seem better than other people. The leveler's main goal is to make everyone as average as they are. This includes making the powerful and successful people less successful, and also making people who seem to be enjoying themselves too much less happy. They do this because they feel that people who are doing better than them are making them look bad. Be wary around such types. These types of people will try to make you feel bad for being ambitious. They might say mean things to you or try to stop you from doing your work. But you shouldn't let them stop you from being the best you can be. Type 2. The self-entitled slacker. Some people think they deserve lots of good things even though they don't work hard. These people are called self-entitled slackers. The person in this story is a slacker who is not very confident in their abilities. They feel like they have to put on a front to seem like they are doing well, but deep down they are insecure. When they are around people who are high achievers and who have earned respect for their work, the slacker feels envious and hostile. Christopher Wren was an architect who designed St. Paul's Cathedral in London. Was one of the leading architects of his time. He was very skilled and worked very hard, which made him popular with the people he worked with. William Tallman was an assistant architect who became jealous of Wren and tried to ruin his reputation. After some accidents happened on projects that Wren was working on, Tallman accused him of being careless and overrated. Tallman spread these rumors about Wren for years, which caused the king to give some important commissions to Tallman instead of Wren. Wren was very upset by this, and it had a negative effect on him emotionally. Be careful of people who try to act charming and political instead of working hard. They might envy and hate people who work hard and get results. They might say mean things about you or try to hurt your work without any warning. Type 3. The status fiend. Status is how we measure our social position. We are constantly monitoring differences and comparing ourselves with others because we want to know our rank and position within any group. So people's self-worth is entirely based on their status. You can tell these people by the way they ask about things that show social status, like how much money you make. If they think you're better than them, they'll act like they admire you. but if they think you're the same as them or below them, they'll try to undermine you. Reggie Jackson was a famous baseball player who played for the Yankees. His teammate, Greene, was always jealous of the attention Jackson got from the media and from their owner, George Steinbrenner. Nettles was always making jokes at Jackson's expense and trying to make his life miserable. Jackson felt that Nettles was racist and that he was only jealous because Jackson was a black athlete who was earning more money than he was. Some people try to make themselves feel important by putting other people down. They do this by talking about how much money something costs or how much better they are than other people. These people are called status fiends. You can spot them because they act like kids who are jealous of their brothers and sisters. They might dress nicely or drive an old car, but they're really just trying to make themselves feel better. If you're around one of these people, try not to show off what you have. Instead, talk about how great they are. Type 4. The attacker. Some people are drawn to others who are powerful or successful because they are secretly jealous of them. These people may act like they admire their boss, but deep down they believe they deserve some of the attention and success that the other person has. Over time, this feeling can grow and these people may try to harm the person they are jealous of in some way. Yolanda Saldivar is a bad person who started a fan club for Selena, a popular singer. She became friends with Selena and was able to get a job managing her clothing stores. Selena's dad caught Yolanda stealing money from the business, and Yolanda responded by plotting to murder Selena. She finally did murder Selena in 1995. People who envy others often do not have a clear purpose in their own lives. They feel empty inside and may try to harm the person they are envious of in order to get something that they themselves are missing. It's important to be careful around people who are too eager to be your friend. They might not be honest and might try to hurt your reputation. They might just be trying to get information about you that they can use to hurt your reputation. It's better to work with people who have experience. Type 5. The insecure master. Some people feel good about themselves when they get a promotion or a raise, but some of them still feel anxious because of their insecurities. People who are anxious about their new position might worry that they are not good enough for the job or that someone else could do it better. You'll work for bosses who are self-assured and confident, but they may be secretly insecure. If you work hard and impress them, they may suddenly fire you or demote you. They may justify it with a story they made up, and you will never know the truth. Michael Eisner was the CEO of Disney for 20 years. He was a very successful CEO and made a lot of money for the company. However, he was also a very demanding boss and was known for firing people who didn't meet his high standards. One of the people he fired was Jeffrey Katzenberg, who was head of the film studio. Eisner claimed he fired Katzenberg because he was not a team player, but many people believe he was actually fired because he was too successful and Eisner was jealous of him. If you want to succeed in your job, it's important to pay attention to your boss's moods and behaviors. If they seem insecure or jealous, they may be more likely to fire people for no good reason. So it's best to play it safe by making them look good and earning their trust. When you have a great idea, make sure to present it as their idea. That way, they'll get all the credit and you won't accidentally make them feel bad. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoy this video, please subscribe, like and share with your friends and family.